Here we are for day 10 at TM Cobb. Our system is pretty much installed mechanically. All the ducts going through the roof. The ducts are all sealed. All the strapping is done. Went down to all the blowers. That's looking back at the paint booth there. Mechanical ventilation for the oven. Gas line done. Gas regulator vented to the atmosphere. Small exhaust duct done. Seismic bracing. But I'm standing up on top of the heater of this thing. Heater's up on these fabricated I-beam platforms. I'll shoot a little more from downstairs. Let me jump down from here. And here's another view. Here's our actual heater cabinet. Blower motor, air-proofing switches. There's the fuel line coming in there. Over to that gas reg. We got 5 psi coming in and about 16 inches water column going out of that reg. And in this cabinet we've got a gun type burner, full modulating. He uses a Honeywell modulating valve and mod motor there, and that's what modulates the fuel and the air. The fuel linkage is out here running this butterfly valve. The linkage there in the back runs an air damper, so that's what controls your air to fuel ratio. Air proofing switches, pilot regulator, pilot solenoid. And the control cabinet, it's got a full Honeywell flame safety system inside of there. But that's a gun type burner. This is 800,000 BTU, so it's just a shade under 1 million BTU, direct fired. Ignition transformer here, blocking solenoid there for the main fuel, combustion motor there, trim regulator for adjusting your main fuel mixture. And like I said, the actual blower motor itself. So this is a recirculating system. Inside this cabinet is a V-bank, which is just a filter for all the air that gets passed across the burner, gets filtered on its way there. There's a trim damper here. That damper controls the amount of air that gets recirculated. There's another damper here. This is going up through the roof for fresh air, and that controls how much fresh air the oven gets. So we trim how much gets recirculated and how much the fresh air intake is going into the unit to control the convection. And there's your return duct there. So that's the entire system. Return and all the way over to supply here. And that's where it goes down to the oven there. Alright, I'll walk downstairs and shoot just a tad more. And there's our gas meter required for their daily logs. 3-stage desiccant dryer, solenoid. That's going up to the air accelerator system. Just a man door to get in the oven for them to load and unload parts. Control panel already mounted on the booth. Transformer for the control voltage and everything down there. Light fixtures still need to go in those holes. Man door for the booth. It's actually set at a 45 in the corner, which is kind of interesting. And we got brush seals and pneumatic doors. Doors are already mounted. We haven't done any of the air controls yet. All we've got is the cylinders mounted. But there you can see the cylinders up top of the doors. And then these are bump strips in the middle. We see that wire coming out there. This is an automatic reversing mechanism, so if anyone has their arm in there and the doors are closing, it'll auto reverse. Same on both sides. Just a safety edge on both sides of the door. Those air cylinders up there have quite a bit of power, and they could crush someone's arm if they do get caught in there. And we've got a roller track mechanism down here. More brush seals on the floor, and just like I said, simple urethane wheels to guide the door on its way in. We still have to do air lines to the cylinders, but those are 5 foot long air cylinders. That's what's giving us our 10 foot wide door opening. All right, so yeah, we're progressing along. This is day 10 for us, and we're about to start wiring. And we'll get it filtered and caulked and lights in it and final detail. And we're calendared to be here another 4 days, and we're out of here. And there's the inside of the oven. All right, guys, thanks for watching.